Most IT leaders, they are busy all day, but hardly they are creating any impact. And the reason is they are firefighting with their operational task. Like, okay, they start with their meetings with their own team or the managements, the leads, and then they are looking into the escalations, sharing updates to their team or their to the senior managements, and getting with the client calls, meetings whole day. And they are also looking for the escalations if they have to handle those escalations as well, communicating to the various vendors, coordination between the task, allocating the task. The whole day they looks like super busy, but strategically hardly anything moves. Now let me explain why this happens. Okay, so most IT leaders start with their technical work, right? So they start as a technical lead or maybe the software engineer or developer, but slowly as they get the experience and they got the exposure about the processes and systems in their organization, they slowly moved into doing the operational executional task as well. Like, you are coordinating with the different teams, you are doing facing the communications, you are doing the follow-ups, creating the vendors and taking the meetings with them, handling the clients meetings as well. So these are the tasks which, as you grow in the organization, as you explain, the organization is expecting these things that you should also handle apart from doing the technical task. Okay, but the real problem comes when you consider it as your daily routine and you are trapped into this operational task that you are handling. So you feel that you are working very hard from day to from the morning to the evening, okay, whatever is your work time is, but you are rarely strategic. And this is the thinking, this is the power that is, consume your energy is consumed in the operational task. You can rarely think about the strategy and you can hardly think strategically. And that's why so many experienced professionals feel exhausted. Okay, they are doing tasks from, they are switching the task from one to another, right? Email to escalations, data or collecting the status updates, to sending those the updates to the clients or the senior management, handling the escalations to convincing the clients or the stakeholders basically. So this is what is expected out of you. I'm not saying it is wrong, but if you are pleasing everyone and you are very you are agreeing with everyone and doing the task as it is coming and you are on it every time, you are doing injustice to yourselves. Okay, there are professionals who are good in delegation. Okay, the task coming, they know that whether they have to do or someone else to do or AI has to do, but not everyone is that proficient in delegation. And this is where they are overloaded, they are cognitive loaded every time, and that's why they feel so much exhausted. They don't feel good about anything. They are not even enjoying their food in the lunch. When they are going home, they are also not enjoying the quality time with their family. Why this is happening? Because mentally they have exhausted by context switching continuously, right? So this is what is the biggest problem. When your brain is switching tasks from one to another, you are not able to focus deeply on any of the tasks. You are not able to solve any of the problem, or you are not able to think strategically. You are just fighting with the task that is coming to your plate. Now here is the impactful distinction. Whether you want to see yourself as busy professional or you want to see yourself as someone who's creating impact in the organization. Now, what do you mean? What are the difference? Okay, so busy is the person who is constantly replying, updating status or updating there to the team, the client, the management. That is your task. I'm not saying it's bad, but you are more dragged into it. You are more involved into it rather than doing some kind of deep thinking about the root cause of the problem so that you can fix it once for all. You're not thinking strategically how you can grow, how you can yourself grow, how you can make your team grow, how you can make things happen for the clients. That client is having that wow experience. Do you getting that time? No, because you are constantly dragged into those operational and execution tasks. You don't have any workflow. You don't have any system in place. As soon as the work is coming, you are, responsible and you are prepared yourself that and taking it, giving that back. Okay, that's your come and go kind of things you are doing. And that's why I'm saying this is a distinction between a busy professional and an impactful professional. The busy professionals are spending their task on the low leverage and low value task. When I say low leverage and low value, they are doing all the traditional tasks they are doing. Nowadays, in the AI era, you need not to do all the tasks manually. There is the systems in place, the workflows that you can delegate your task to. And this is where the AI native or the AI skilled professionals are doing, and that's where they are getting that leverage. And as we are moving forward in this AI era, as we see that market is growing like anything, there is a study when in 2026 there is a market of around $375 billion, and in next 4 to 8 years it is gonna 500 plus percentage increase in this market. Okay, and this is the very lenient study I am talking about. Somewhere it is saying that it is gonna $3 trillion, $15 trillion based on some studies. So you can see that there is a direction where the investment is going. There is a direction where companies are trying to move. Okay, and this gap is gonna increase as we are moving forward. And I call this gap as the AI speed gap. AI native professionals, okay, so they are doing the things much faster because they have that leverage. They think fast, they do the research faster, they do the analysis faster, communication faster, and they solves the problem faster than the experienced professional who is still doing the task in a traditional or the manual, using the manual workflows. And over the time in this AI era, as we are progressing, and I'm sure that if you continuously doing the same task in next 3 years, this gap, the AI speed gap, is gonna brutal. What is the solution? The solution is not doing hard work. The solution is not working longer. The solution is not to deep dragged into the operational workflows. The solution is to become leveraged with AI. Okay, and this is where I also conduct a program. It is an AI leadership upgrade system. Okay, that's my signature program. You can easily leverage yourself in 3 steps. Okay, so level number 1 will be prompt power. So instead of thinking alone, think with AI. Solve the problem, complex problem, frame the problem correctly and solve it with the AI. Communicate faster. Have that effective communication so that you can effectively communicate with all the stakeholders in your project or your organization or the programs that you are handling. You can design the solution in such a way that that solution is robust and it is creating that impact that your customer is looking for. Okay, so that is your level 1. Level 2 is the system stack. You are building the system, you are systemizing all the workflows which do not require you. Okay, you are required only when it is time to make decision. Apart from it, your system is working in an automation mode. Okay, and that is the real leverage you are getting. You are not involved in your day-to-day operational workflows. You are doing what you are really meant for. Okay, strategically thinking, solving the complex problem, and thinking deeply on any of the situation or the task that you are handling. Okay, that's the high leverage task that you do, and all the low leverage tasks AI can do for you, and that's your level 2 system stack. Moving on, the highest level is level 3, where you are developing agents to do your recurring workflows like escalations. They are handling documentation, they are doing for you, they are doing the follow-ups for you. Okay, so this is where you get the agent advantage. So the real power is not working hard. The real power is to become that AI leveraged professional. When you become that AI leveraged professional, you are changing your avatar from being an operational manager to becoming an strategically and impactful professional. AI is not to be used occasionally. It is not meant to use occasionally. It is to be used daily in your workflows, daily in the processes or the systems that you are handling, daily in the task that you are handling. Because the future will not reward the person who was doing this manual task, it will reward the person who is creating the leverage. Okay, so change your identity, shift your identity from a corporate task manager to an AI leveraged professional, because future belongs to the one who are creating this leverage. And each and every IT professionals or the leaders, they must change their identity to become the AI leverage leader. And if you are an IT professional, this is the time that you should change your identity. You should change the way you work. Okay, so implement that, the AI workflows that you are doing manually. Change your identity from a corporate manager to an AI leverage professionals, and this is where you are creating that impact. Okay, and the people who are creating the impact, the future belongs to them.